Hi guys, it's Heather, the Butterfly Effect, plant-based extreme weight loss. And today's Wednesday, and that makes it weigh-in Wednesday. And today is the first Wednesday in February. So I'm also going to go over my monthly results and see how I'm doing on that. But I also wanted to talk to you about a couple topics that I got questions on. And the first one is, how do you know about how many calories you need to eat to take off weight or to maintain your weight? And so this is what I've been told, that a good way to just ballpark how much you should be eating as far as calories is to take your weight and to multiply it by 10, and then that should give you a baseline of calories of how much you can eat. So for instance, if a woman weighed around 150 pounds and she would multiply that by 0, so that would be 1,500 calories a day to just keep her alive. So it wouldn't be enough to gain weight or to lose weight. But if she exercised at all, then that would be a caloric deficit, and that would allow her to eat more calories. So I haven't found that to be completely true for me. So, I haven't given you my number this week, but last week my number was, or the last time I weighed in, because I didn't weigh in last week because I just knew that I was retaining water and it wouldn't be a good week. So I give myself ladies privilege week once a month, where I don't weigh in so that I don't drive myself crazy, because the idea is to monitor things, not to make myself insane or make myself worry that I'm not doing well when I am or anything like that. So let's say that my last number that I reported to you guys was 230 pounds. If I ate 2,300 calories, in my experience, I will put on weight. Now, why is that? That could just be that it varies individually and I have a slower metabolism than average. Probably very true, since I've been heavy my whole life. I've also done very serious, weight loss programs for a long period of time, which can sometimes, losing weight too fast can make you depress your metabolism. So any of those things could be the situation with me. I prefer to keep my calories right around 1,800 is what I shoot for. And, I'm trying to create a caloric deficit with walking, with getting my steps, with eating on the lower end of the caloric density scale. And so that is on purpose. And when you know you've got it right is when you're taking off between 1 to 2 pounds a week, right? If you take off between half a pound, I would even say, to 2 pounds in a week, you've got a pretty good pace. Any more than that, and you may be needing to raise your calories just a little bit because you don't want to take off weight too fast, unless you want loose, saggy skin, or you want to see the pounds come back again, because that's such a stress on your body to take it off so quickly. It might be fun to take off weight really quickly, but it's not necessarily the best thing for you. Okay, that was subject number 1. And then subject number 2 was, what is the best way, in my opinion, to not gain weight on the healthy plant-based lifestyle? And so you guys already know that I subscribe to no sugar, no flour, no oil at all, no processed food, so unprocessed food, and then keep your salt really low. And then what I wanted to talk about today was sequencing your food. And that just means eating from the least calorically dense and eating that first, to eating to the most calorically dense and eating that last, so that you could possibly fill up on the least calorically dense food. So what am I talking about? Well, in the morning I have veggies for breakfast. Those are very calorically dilute. That means like not calorically dense. They only have about 100 calories on average for a pound of vegetables. And then I will have salad with, I do put beans, a bean-based dressing on it, but still pretty calorically dilute because the salad is super low cal, and then the beans are higher, so it comes out in the middle. So I have that in the middle of the day. I have steamed, more steamed vegetables and keep full on that. And I have fruit, which is not very calorically dense. And then when I do eat a meal, I eat my salad or my soup first and then eat any starch. And a lot of times my soups are starch based, and so I just eat that last. And I eat until I feel satisfied, but not till I feel so stuffed I could pop. And that is working really well for me. So let's go ahead and see how I'm doing this week. I started this last time and I kind of liked it, so I think I'm going to do this again. So we're going to start with my highest weight was 436 pounds. This is the closest thing that I have to a picture of me then, because this is actually after I had taken off 75 pounds. That was a progress pic. So you can just imagine, I don't have any pictures of me at my very highest weight because I didn't let anybody take my picture. I got really mad when they would try to. Okay, so then how am I doing this week? Well, last week, it wasn't last week, it was actually the week before. The week before I weighed in, I was at 230 pounds. And this week I'm at 227 pounds. So I did take off 3 pounds, but remember it was over a 2-week period. Okay, so that raises my pounds released overall to 209 pounds from my highest weight. And this was at also the first weigh-in of the month. So the first weigh-in I did in January, I weighed 241 pounds, and today I weigh 227, so that means I released 14 pounds in January, which is probably more than is average or is normal for me. I'm looking for, on a really good month, 10 pounds. So I would like to take off 10 pounds a month this year, in combination of eating healthfully and also working out more and more and more. Got my steps up. Everything's going really well. I have only had, like, since I gave all my problem food to God, and I did. I mean, I'm smiling about it and joking about it, but I really did. Since I made that decision to truly embrace abstinence, I've only had one time where I kind of wobbled, and it was a small wobble, and I did, you know, I was able to get myself back out of that very quickly. So that's going on over a month since that, since I've embraced abstinence all the way. And so things are going really well, and I'm hoping to have a really great year this year. Let me know your thoughts about how many calories you think a person should eat, and also let me know what you think about sequencing your food. Do you sequence your food? Do you eat it from the least calories to the most calories, and the most water content first, and the more dense or concentrated food last? That's what I do, and it's working really well for me. Hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to do another brain food episode, still talking about the book Thin from Within by Joseph Luciani, PhD, and I'll probably have that video out on Saturday. In the meantime, take care and have a great week, and keep asking yourself, what can I do today that I will thank myself for tomorrow? And remember that small changes made very consistently add up to huge results. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.